Hi guys, so today we're looking at touching circles. So there are two formulae that you need to know. So if your circles are touching externally, then the distance between your centers is equal to the radius of circle 1 plus the radius of circle 2. So we can see that here. Now if your circles are touching internally, like so, the distance between the center of your circles, so that's this distance here, between the center of your circles, is the same as the radius of one circle minus the radius of the other circle. So if I take those two from each other, then I'm left with the distance between your two centers. So these are two formulae that you need to know. Okay, let's try a question. So we want to prove that these two circles touch externally. Now, if we're touching externally, we need to find the distance between the centers and then find the radii and show that the distance between the centers is equal to the sum of the radii. Okay, let's start off by finding the distance between the centers. The first thing I need to do is then find the centers of my circle. So I know that on page 19, my equation of the circle is given by x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. And I know that my center of my circle will be minus g minus f. So let's use this information. Let's compare our values to find g and f. Okay, so 2g is equal to minus 14 and 2f is equal to minus 6. This gives us as g of minus 7 and f of minus 3. Now for our center, we have to flip our signs. So our center is minus g minus f. So our center is 7, 3. All right, so let's just write that up nice and tidy. So our center of our circle is 7, 3. And let's find the radius of this circle. So the radius of the circle is equal to the square root of g squared plus f squared minus c. So this gives us 49 plus 9 minus 49. So our radius of our circle is 3. Okay, looking at circle 2, let's find the center of circle 2. So the same idea here. So our circle, we know that 2g is equal to minus 6 and 2f is equal to minus 12. So g is equal to minus 3 and f is equal to minus 6. We know our center of our circle is minus g minus f, so our center is 3, 6. Okay, so there's our center. So let's just write that up nice and tidy for ourselves. Okay, so our center is 3, 6. And then we have to find the radius. So again, the radius is equal to g squared plus f squared minus c. So our radius in our case is equal to minus 3 squared plus minus 6 squared minus 41. Okay, which tidies to 9 plus 36 minus 41, which is equal to 2. Okay, so I find the radii of both, and I find the centers of both. I now need to find the distance between your centres. So let's call our points x1, y1 and x2, y2. And using our distance formula, the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared gives us the square root of 3 minus 7 squared plus 6 minus 3 squared. This is equal to the square root of 25, which gives us 5. And from here, let's find the sum of our radii. So R1 plus R2 is equal to 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. This shows that the distance between your centres is equal to R1 plus R2. Therefore, the circles touch externally.